Hey, y'all, we got Mike Petersen here. If you have a question for him, raise your hand. I'll call you. Brandon Sudge, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Hope you're doing well.
I am. I hope you are, Brandon.
Yeah, doing well. Can you speak on the significance of Courtney Williams representing you guys in the All-Star game? I know you've spoken about it over the weeks and how it was necessary for her to be in. I mean, for her to get that honor. How significant is that?
Yeah, I know this. If they played an All-Star game and Courtney wasn't in it, they should just cancel the thing. I mean, she's just played great all year long. The shocking thing to me is that it's her first time on an All-Star team. It's pretty amazing, really. So I think it's a well-deserved honor, a well-earned honor, and I'm sure she'll play well, represent, our organization well at the All-Star game. So, I thought she really, really deserved it. And it's hard to be an All-Star in this league. There's an awful lot of good players. And so I thought it was a well-deserved honor, and I'm sure she'll enjoy the experience, and I'm sure she'll play well.
Spencer Nussbaum, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, just wanted to follow up on that question. I know that the coaches were the ones that selected the All-Star team. Do you feel like there were any, snubs from the team?
I'm not really a snub guy. I thought the people that, that deserved it made it. There's always going to be one or two where you go, how didn't she make it? How didn't she make it? You know what I mean? But I think it's a really good group. I think it'll be a really interesting game, right? I mean, that's two really good teams. And so I think, All-Star games, usually nobody cares kind of who wins. I think if these two teams care about who wins, I think it could be a great game, right?
Terrell, go ahead.
Hey, good evening, Coach. How are you?
I'm good. I hope you are.
Yes, sir. I am. So obviously coming up over the next few games, a pretty long road trip against some of the top teams in the league. What's been the message in practice and the morale as you prepare for these top teams?
Just to finish this part of the season strong. It is a tough stretch. I mean, it's Seattle, Vegas, Connecticut on the road, right? That's 1, 2, and 3 in our league, all on the road, back to back to back. We get a little break between Vegas and Connecticut, but and then we finish at home with Indy, right? And so for me, it's just to finish strong. And again, with a couple of exceptions, this group has played really hard. Each time they've had an opportunity, they've played really hard. And in spite of, as we've talked about before, never really having that starting five group ever together in practice or a game. And so I just think the players have done a great job of staying focused and having a real next player up mentality. A lot of different people have stepped up and played well. I mean, look at the game Crystal had last game. And we had a lot of people do that. So it's just be a professional, do your job, compete every night. That's the message.
And last question, Spencer Nussbaum, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got one more All-Star question for you, Coach. When Courtney Williams comes to mind, obviously you think about a big personality and someone who obviously is one of the fiery, people on your roster. Can you just talk about what the team's reaction was when they found out and just how much of a boost that is for her to get that selection? Yeah,
I mean, everybody was really fired up. I mean, we were on the plane when they announced it, flying out here, right? We're in Seattle. And so it kind of leaked a little bit. People kind of knew, but I announced it. We found out when we landed. I announced it on the bus, and the bus erupted. I mean, everybody was really happy, and in terms of Courtney and her confidence, I think Courtney probably thinks she's been an All-Star every year. You know what I mean? It's one of the special things about this team. This team plays with confidence. This team plays and when it plays with energy and confidence, it can really get a lot done. So I don't think it was a surprise to anyone in our organization, including Courtney. And I think everybody in our organization feels like it was well-deserved, and everyone's really happy for her.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
All right, we've got All-Star Courtney Williams here. If you have a question for her, raise your hand. I'll call on you. Spencer Nussbaum, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Hey, Courtney, how you doing today?
I'm all right.
Good to hear. Obviously, just wanted to hear your thoughts on what it means to you to be selected as an All-Star for the first time.
I mean, I'm excited, excited for our organization. Super excited for my mom and my girl. They was geeked about it. So more excited for them.
Jamila Johnson, go ahead.
Hey, Courtney, congratulations on their All-Star selection. I actually was gonna ask you how your family reacted. I know how close you are to your family. Just what's the reaction of your loved ones? If you could share what they said to you and how it went.
Oh, they was geeked. They was screaming. My mom, my girl was screaming. They was posting every single day. Man, they was hyped. So that was my first 2 phone calls for sure. They're excited they're gonna come out there. It's gonna be their first experience too. So they geek for sure.
B. Terrell, go ahead.
All right, and so I spoke with Coach about the upcoming stretch, and also, well, let me go back. Congratulations, as well as everyone has said on All-Star. Love to hear as well. But with these next 3 games against some of the top teams in the league, what is your, I guess, mind state preparing for those games?
I mean, I say it all the time. Any team can get beat on any given night. So I don't really care what their standing is or the hype around their name, to be honest. I feel like they lace up their shoes the same way we do. They have great players. We have great players. So we're going to step into the game like we step into any other game.
Spencer Nussbaum, go ahead.
Yeah, with the upcoming matchup against obviously Team USA in terms of the All-Star game, you're looking to take on one-on-one, and are you going to be gunning for the All-Star MVP?
You said who I'm looking to take on one-on-one?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 5 of us out there, so how it play out is how it play out. But we got some great players on our team, just like they do as well. So, I mean, I'm just excited for the experience, and like I said, for my mom and my girl and my dad, and just all my family to come out there and just experience it with me.
And B. Terrell, back to you.
All right, and after the All-Star game and the experience out in Vegas, what's going to be the look of your Olympic break? What does the Olympic break look like for Courtney Williams?
Me and my girl, we're going to the DR, so we're gonna sit back, relax a little bit. Then we're throwing a pool party in Atlanta. I don't know if that's y'all speed, so I ain't even gonna get into the details of all that, but that's my plans.
Sounds fun to me. Thank you.
For sure.
B, it sounds like you're invited. Thank you, Court.
All right, y'all.